What's up, guys? It's Leroy Jenkins here for another video, of course, a story time video. You could even call this a Leroy Jenkins news video. All these videos combined into one video, basically me showing off the pictures and videos that I've taken within the past couple days. But anywho, for our first story of the day in our first section, you gotta make sure to hit the subscribe button. And I know it's cliche, but if you want to see more things with story time and news related, then hit the button. But anywho, let us get into a beautiful Ford Explorer. And now, time for our real first story of the day, which, oh shoot, I forgot to turn off my screen. Oh shoot, okay, there you go. Perfect, it's off. Oof. Hope you guys didn't hear all that loud, like, hissing of the radio. But anywho, let's get into the first story of the day. Speaking of scanners, that is how this story started. And hopefully I'll be able to put up some pictures while I'm talking. But anywho, it started as, I think it was a possible shooter, possible gunshots heard at a building. I believe it was the Aria building. I don't know if you can see somewhere it says Aria on it. So yes, that's where it is. The Aria building. Possible gunshots were heard, and man, did the LASD show out in force. And when I mean force, I mean so many cars. I think there's like 10 cars out there, 10 deputies that were doing a manhunt. And I think they're luxury apartments. They're either luxury apartments or luxury condos that look like that. Yeah, but I know they're luxury something because I think they have a pool inside. They have a gym. They have all types of, great stuff. I looked it up on Google Maps after because like I said, because I heard the address. So of course I look it up on Google Maps because that's how I have to get there. I have to figure out where it is. All they do is give out an address and I'm like, boom, out. So yeah, look it up on Google Maps. I'm like, oh man, I gotta go. Because I know for some of these calls, they may be closer to me than this area thing was. However, they might be faster and they might be able to be, they might be in and out where they basically, they arrive, get a statement, and then they just leave. Meanwhile, this, I know they have to do some sort of investigating. They have to go search the scene. They have to look for a suspect. So I'm like, oh man, this is my time to shine. So I get ready to go. Of course, the pants, belt, neon reflective jacket. You can't forget all that stuff. Once again, feeling like a firefighter. Putting all this stuff on, man. I am moving mad, dude. I'm quickly putting all this stuff on, and boom, on that bike, out there, riding, boom. And then I get there, finally get there. I almost made a wrong turn at one point. I was like, shoot, let me check the map. Oh man, I have to go cross over this thing. I'm like, all right. And then I go cross over the freeway, and then boom, here I am at the area. I'm like, oh man, where's the sheriff? And then I have to keep looking around. I'm like, oh shoot, did I miss them? And then I, pull around the corner. And then, in the parking lot, do I see two sheriff cars. I see a Ford Explorer and a Chevy Tahoe right next to each other, talking to each other. And then, further from that, I also saw later, literally 1 minute later, another two Explorers that were sitting right by the garage bay. And then another Tahoe. So literally there were so many units there, man. And then there were units inside the bay that were coming out of the bay, coming out of the parking structure area. And that was like, whoa, dude. And I'm telling you, dude, I wish I recorded it. It looked so cool. But if I recorded it, it would be in landscape mode, which means you guys wouldn't have been able to see it. So, man, dude, that was one thing, though, I really wish I would have recorded. I wish I would have sacrificed those daily pictures just so I could get that on recording, dude. Because, my goodness, that thing was beautiful. I was like, holy bazooka. It's like 1, 2. I'm like, are they ever going to stop? 1, 2, 3 sheriff cars. Just boom, boom, boom. Heading out there, dude. I'm like, oh, my goodness. But next piece of news is a break-in gone wrong. Not gone wrong, but a break-in foil. Because the homeowner knows what their family member looks like. But I'm going to go ahead and have to hand it over to Leroy Jenkins in the field. So take it away, Field Leroy.
Alrighty now, guys, what is up? It's Leroy Jenkins back again here with another news update. I'm going to try to keep these people's faces out of the camera as much as possible because this is an attempted home robbery. The robber attempted to enter this lady's home, pretended to be their brother, and in the long run, ended up actually being a fake and a phony. He tried to use a fake ID, a fake name, to try to gain access to the house. But it all turned out bad for him, guys. Remember, crime doesn't pay. Also remember, don't be pretending to be somebody's family member when they know their own family. So there it is. That's all for Leroy Jenkins news right here. Go back to you, Leroy, in Policesim. Have a good time.
All right. Thank you, Field Leroy. I know it was a bit abrupt to get that video started and abrupt of a video ending. However, just remember, guys. Remember, like I said, don't do the crime unless you're prepared to do the time, and don't pretend to be somebody's family member when you're not. That is quite silly, but there, I'm getting some pictures also. The camera, for some reason, oh, it looked horrible, man. It did not look so good. Like, if you compare the Aria photos to these photos, you would think I took them with a completely different camera, because for some reason, these photos just, they were just so pixelated. I don't know why. But they were pixelated indeed. But anywho, like I said, I got the call on the radio about something. I didn't even really realize what it was. I just realized, oh, okay, there's an address. I punched it in. I'm like, oh, man, that's kind of close. Let me go ahead and head on out there. And my version of kind of close is basically, as long as there's 3 or more units, or as long as it looks like something that, you know, has potential to have a bunch of units, I'm going there. You know, because then I have the time. I have time, you know. It doesn't matter whether it's close or far away. There are some scenes that'll take an hour. And so guess what? I'll have an hour to get there. Whether it's, you know, 5 minutes away or 30 minutes away. And I'll get there, like I said, with that, what's it called? With that car crash scene. What's it called from last time? I will get there. Doesn't matter the time. As long as they're going to be there when I get there. Otherwise, it's like, oh, man, this sucks. But, yeah, I got there, you know, got the neon reflective jacket, got my helmet, of course. You got to be safe. Got the pants, got the radio, got it all. And headed out there to go get the scoop. And there you go. Got the pictures. There's even, I think there's a picture of them just huddling up around the back of an Explorer, which I really like. I think that's really cool. But, yeah, guys, there it is right there. Only on Leroy Jenkins News. But guys, before we go ahead and end off this news segment, we have to join the Civ team to see if anybody is wearing the Jenkins Patrol merch so that they can get the Jenkins Patrol shout out in the video. Alright, let's check. Anybody? This guy, he kind of looks like he's wearing it. Is he? No, he's wearing something else. Let's see. This guy, anybody? Anybody wearing the Jenkins Patrol merch? Anybody at all? Oh, man, I'm not seeing anybody. So, guys, we're going to have to go ahead and end it off here. But if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with all your friends. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, or maybe even later today with a bonus video. All right. Bye, guys.